In a world like none other, there comes one man in search of plastic, in search of cons. He is known as Plasticon. Join him as he brings toys from another dimension to a household near you.
Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover Generation 1 Wheeljack Kidrobot style. Here is Generation 1 Wheeljack in Kidrobot style, and he's pretty neat. These actually came out back in 2017. They are an official licensed Hasbro product. It says Kidrobot right there. Really neat. I don't know if I got something there on the bottom or what. He's been sitting on my shelf for quite some time, but it's really cool. He's got a lot of decent head sculpting there. I like the sculpting is pretty spot on. This kind of looks like the one from the G.I. Joe cartoon, or not cartoon, but crossover IDW comic things that they did with just a really, really weird, strange artwork. This kind of fits right in with that, which is really cool. I like the crazy cell shading he's got going on throughout the entire thing, because he's got cell shading there even on his face. It's the only cell shaded figure I have, and I think it's kind of neat. It does kind of look comic bookish, but not really. I don't know, it's weird. I'm into it though. I think it's cool. Unfortunately, he doesn't actually have any arm articulation, doesn't have any leg articulation. He's just literally a static statue, which is cool. This is a nice little representation for you to sit on your desk, and it's not a bad figure at all. It's kind of a rubbery type of material, so you don't really have to worry about it falling off and breaking. Does have a lot of detail here, even on his back. He's got his stripes. He's got his 593 right there, or 539, just right there on the back. He's got his wheels kind of painted here and on his feet, which is cool. He does have his tires here, kind of implied here on his shoulders, and then he does happen to have a little bit of a hole here for, I don't know, some kind of something if you wanted to try to fit some kind of gun or something in his hands. It's not really a ideal thing. I mean, I don't know have anything really that tiny to put in there to be able to use as a gun. Would have been cool if he actually did have a gun, but I do like the paint work done on his little ear light up bits, and then his little shoulder cannon is pretty cool. Really into this. I like the head sculpt, and really into the paint work they did there with the little bit of eyeshadow almost around those blue eyes, which is really cool. The paint work on these are amazing though. I do like that a lot. It's definitely one of those things that I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea because it doesn't transform or anything, but you know what? I don't care, because I like non-transforming Transformers like Action Masters. I'm really into Action Masters, and it kind of gives you a bit of a size comparison with an Action Master. He's a little shorter, but he's still cool. It's a great little representation for you to have just sitting on your desk at home. So I'm even like, hey, I still love Transformers or whatever. This is cool. These things are relatively cheap. I got this guy off of eBay several years ago. My other half had gifted this to me and got it off of eBay. It was really cool. I want to say I paid maybe $6-7 for him back then. He did come in the box. I don't happen to have the box handy, but the box has a lot of the G.I. Joe Transformer crossover artwork all over it, which is really cool. Because I'm into the whole G.I. Joe Transformer crossover. Always have been. But it's neat to have a representation of one of my favorite characters just sitting on my desk that I don't have to worry about falling over or breaking or anything like that. So it's cool to have that, especially when you're raging against, playing War for Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron. You're getting mad because you're losing, and then all of a sudden he decides to fall over. Well, it ain't gonna hurt him. You just pick him right back up. No parts fall off. No nothing. And the paintwork, like I said, it's held up pretty well. It's not bad. I know these are several years old now, but they're really, really neat. But hope you guys enjoy this review. I'll see you guys around because I have plenty more coming your way. And that's it for now. Bye!